Good morning from Jerusalem. Well, look at that. I'm in that Crusader mode that surrounded the city. Sorry. And you can see a little bit of the Crusader wall here. But what you see in the city today is the 16th century wall built by Suleiman the Magnificent. And we are at the corner of the northern and the western wall or western part of the old city, not of the temple, not the Wailing Wall. It's a special day, but every day here it's a special day. We're heading to the Church of the Holy Sepulchre, and most of the people goes into the city through Jaffa Gate, which is there, but I'm taking you to the city through a different gate, through the new gate. Now, this is the Christian quarter outside the city. Around 1860, 19th century, people started to leave the city. It was too difficult to live there. Pollution. Lot of diseases. Very expensive. Then people started to go out of the wall and build their quarters, neighborhoods there. Then to the left, it's the Christian neighborhood. The first one who left the city were the churches. Then you can see here a beautiful Christian French hospice and Notre Dame de Sion, another amazing hotel at the Christian quarter outside the city. And if you look at the map, then everyone entering to the city today through Jaffa Gate or through Damascus Gate. But we are going through the new gate. The new gate actually tells us that it's the last gate that were opened by the Ottomans, and this time for the Christians' sake. Instead of going all around to enter the Christian quarter inside the wall, now they could enter straight into their Christian quarter. And then welcome to the Christian quarter of the old city. Now I'm dedicating that video to everyone who actually are watching that video and watching my videos. And before we will continue, I want you to tell you right now, subscribe to my channel. I have more than 20,000 videos of the Holy Land. I'm sure that you will find an answer to every question that you have. For example, that piano is made of concrete. And let's go back to the map. And you can see that there are 4 quarters. The Christian quarter, the Muslim quarter, the Jewish quarter, and the Armenian quarter. Now I want you to see, and we are right here, the New Gate Street. I want you to see that there, although the Jews and the Christians and the Muslims are living together, there's a lot of hate between minorities. For example, someone glued a sticker on the Christian quarter name. It's by the Jews, because it's, as I believe, by the Jews, because it's in Hebrew one, and it covers the Muslim quarter as well. But if you think that the Muslims are nicer, then someone actually deleted the Jewish quarter here, the Western Wall, then he got it. Instead of living together, there are so many fanatics in that city that belongs to the Jews, Christians, and Muslims. I'm following the Jerusalem cross, which is the most important cross for me in the Holy Land, because it represents Jerusalem, which is the biggest cross. You can see it, and the 4 others can be whatever you want. 4 Gospels, altogether 5 stigmatas. Earth means whatever you want. But the idea is that Jerusalem is the center of the world. And that cross belongs to the family of Lee. Sherwin Lee is the one who are going to surprise all of his family. For example, Faith is wife, Faith in Hebrew, Emunah. Dara is daughter, which is pearl of wisdom in English, and in Hebrew, Pninat Achochma. And CK and SL is parents, and Shermin is sister. Now, when someone is doing it and he's not thinking about himself, I'm quite happy, because this is a present for so many. If I'm not wrong, the Lee family is from Singapore, and I bought it from him, and I will send it to him. And as you can see, I'm preparing at least one video for his family, and I will upload it to YouTube. Actually, that's the reason you can watch it. Then, if you want to have your own cross, enter to Buy Me a Coffee link, which is at the description, at the text beneath. You will find the link of Buy Me a Coffee, and you can have your own cross. There are a few options. One of them is the Bible with a cover of olive. And now, straight to business. You can hit the bells. And this time we're entering through the Catholic, the Roman Latin neighborhood. In the Christian Quarter, you will find so many neighborhoods, and each one of it belongs to a different denomination. For example, that is the center of the Franciscans. Let them go, because they are a little bit noisy for me. You can see the entrance to San Salvador Church, and remember that cross, the Jerusalem cross? You can see that it's a symbol of Jerusalem, not only here. You will find it everywhere. This is like a message, I've been in Jerusalem, or at least that been blessed in Jerusalem. Another reason to understand that this is Christian, Catholic place. Look at Mary statue. But to make it more complicated, the other side belongs to the Greek Orthodox. I know that someone just wrote me, don't mention Greek Orthodox, just say Orthodox. But guys, that part belongs to the Greek Orthodox. But if it's sensitive, too sensitive, then I think that every Christian is beautiful, and for me there's no differences. That's why in my YouTube channel you will be able to see so many videos of so many denominations. If you believe in Jesus, you are a Christian for me. Why it's another Greek Orthodox place? Why it's very important for me to tell you that, why it's very important day? It's a very important day because of 2 reasons. The first one is Israel. We are now in Israel, and Israel is celebrating 76 years of independence. Israel is now in a state of a war straight ahead. We will reach the Muslim quarter, but we are still in the Christian quarter and in the Christian quarter street. Good morning. Where the tourists? Not here. Because of the war, there are no tourists. Look at that beautiful arch. This is not less than one of the entrances to the Church of the Holy Sepulchre, the church of, the place that Jesus was crucified, died, buried, and resurrected, of course. It was last year's at the 11th century, 12th century when the Crusader built the new entrance, but later on it was sealed by Salah ad-Din, and from that moment there's only one entrance to the church. I forgot to show it to you, but you know what, let's go there. The Muslims did so many things here, excellent things, but not all of them was good. For example, they knew that the Church of the Holy Sepulchre is so important for the Christians. But they were afraid that they will make it bigger. Then they built in both places a mosque. And from that moment, that is how big the church could be. This is one of the entrances to the mosque. The sun is in our eyes, and soon you will see the other side of it. Both of them are beautiful. It's not good or bad. This is part of history. You can see two Franciscan monks goes to the church. Then let's cross a finger that we will be able to visit the ceremony, at least to see part of it. Then Sherwin Lee, Faith, Dara, CK, and SL. Shermin. Welcome to the old city of Jerusalem, but actually welcome to the old city of Jerusalem to everyone here. Greek Orthodox Patriarch. If you saw the Catholic part, this is the neighborhood of the Greek Orthodox. And lately, at their Holy Week, I took at least 40, 50 videos of it. You can watch it on my YouTube channel. Let's talk a little bit about the Church of the Holy Sepulchre. Let's start with that. There are two options. One of them is the garden tomb, which is outside the walls, and this is only from the 19th century. Beautiful place. As you know, Jesus was crucified and died and buried outside the wall. And as you can see, we are in the center of the city now. But that city was different 2,000 years ago. If I can see a few more Franciscans, but maybe this time we will enjoy the ceremony and you will see part of the true cross that held by the Catholic. Remember the mosque that you saw? There's another one, the other side, it's Mosque of Omar. Beautiful story, but sadly, if you're not Muslim, you cannot enter into it. And this is it. According to the story, Omar was in Jerusalem and he entered the Church of the Holy Sepulchre and wanted to pray there. But then he said to the Bishop of Jerusalem, if I will pray in the church, my follower will turn it into a mosque. Then he went outside to pray, and guess what? There's a mosque. But the mosque is kind of a border of how big can the church be. And the church of today, it's less than half than the church of the 4th century. And look how beautiful it is. No, I'm visiting that church a million times, and every time it's different, every time it's beautiful. And what are those boxes here? They are renovating the floor of the church. Then they're taking out the ancient part of the floor, and that is part of the, looks like part of the floor itself. And they're excavating, and later on they will bring back the stones. Oh, other one. That one is for you, Betty. I'm collecting some stones of it to you, and I know exactly where they are going to excavate now because I took a video of it, and this is the site. This is where they are excavating now. You could hear them in process, and we're gonna climb up to the Golgotha for like 1 minute because I want to reach the ceremony, or at least to be sure if they're holding it. See, they're blocking it from us. I'm sure that they covered it as well. But you can hear them working. No tourist. Dara, family of Leeds for us. Then this is where they nailed Jesus into the cross. And that is the Pietà. That is where Mary held the body of her dead son. And the most important part is the crucifixion itself. You can see the bedrock of the cross, Calvary, the Golgotha. And before someone will come, let me bless the cross at the exact spot of the crucifixion. Let me use the flashlight. Let me see if it works. It is. Let me put my hand. You can see the bedrock itself. You can see Jesus on the cross, John the disciple, and Mary. The church belongs to the Catholic, but belongs to the Greek Orthodox. Sadly, Greek Orthodox belongs not to all of the Orthodox, but you know what? Oh, thank you. There's one person who lives here. I don't want to say Jerusalem syndrome, because I think I do have this Jerusalem syndrome as well. I cannot I'm not from here, I'm from Tel Aviv, but this is my life here. It's like a magnet to my heart. Then in that case, he gave me a candle. I'm going to light a candle for you, the Lee family, and to everyone who watched that video. אני חושב שאפשר. See something from here? I don't know if you could see something from the excavation. Then your evidence to it. Can you hear the bells? This is when they anointed the body of Jesus. And to the tomb that you will see now, I won't be able to enter with the video, but I promise to enter to it later on to bless it. And let me light the candle for you. It's like God asking to bring me it. Then the Lee family and to everyone who watched it, thank you very much for being with me. Look at the beautiful, beautiful tomb of Jesus. And the ceremony is about to begin. And I want to be part of it. That's going to be in the next video. Thank you very much for being with me.